Alright, hey everyone, this is Team Torchwood, and welcome to another Big Finish review. This is none other than the Big Finish review of The Apocalypse Element. My god, is this... I just couldn't resist. I had to review this one. This Big Finish review is just absolute perfection, and this really made me really like the Sixth Doctor after this one. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into what's on the packaging. So obviously we'll start off with we have the Doctor Who logo, then we have Apocalypse Element on the just underneath it. Then it has starring Colin Baker and Lalla Ward. Obviously we have a Dalek, we have Sixth Doctor, and we have Romana. And then it has Dalek Empire Part 2 on the thingy. Onto the spine, we have Doctor Who, the Apocalypse Element. This is Big Finish main range number 11. And on the back you can pause and read, but it has some information about the story. Plus it has what cast people are in that and all that. And then it has some stuff. You can just pause and read if you want to, but I will not waste any more time. Let's get into the contents. So disc 1, and then on the other side we have disc 2, and then I have a picture of Colin Baker and Lalla Ward right there. And then let's get the leaflet out. So yeah, this is basically this is the cover. And moving on to the interior of this, we have some information about the story. Yet again, you can pause and read if you want to. And yet again, there's some stuff the advertising other items of Doctor Who, and then on the back you can pause and read this if you want to. But let's get in to the review of the Apocalypse Element. So yes, let's do this. Yeah. So going into the story, the way to sum this story up. Is it the ultimate Dalek invasion of Gallifrey? I absolutely love this. Okay, so this story is probably this is my favourite Doctor Who story from the main range of Big Finish. Out of all the Big Finish stories, this is my favourite of the main range. I don't know about of all time because there are some others in the Fourth Doctor Adventures and in the novelizations that I do like as well. So I don't know, but this is definitely the best that I've listened to so far out of the main range. So this story feels like a blockbuster movie. It's action packed. It doesn't have an off switch. It is absolutely brilliant. If you're into like just explosions and like Michael Bay shit, then this is definitely the Big Finish like release to go for. I think it's absolutely brilliant. What I love about this story, and that's what I love about any Dalek story of Big Finish, is that they seem so ruthless and just merciless. Like, it's brilliant. Like back when the Daleks were brilliant in the 1960s, I just absolutely adore that. And I just have to praise Big Finish because they really do write the Daleks well. Like, I mean, that's something which Stephen Moffat can't really do at the moment, but whatever, we'll just move on. But yeah, I just absolutely love how ruthless the Daleks are in this. It's just, they have no mercy, no pity. It's brilliant. I love that. It's just, the Daleks are written to perfection, and that's what I love with every Dalek story in Big Finish. So the bits on the other planet in parts 1 and 2, I think it is, are very exciting, but I mean, I love the stuff on Gallifrey the most. It's brilliant, like all the stuff with the Daleks. What really intrigues me about this is that the Daleks are able to infiltrate like Gallifrey. I mean, that's groundbreaking stuff, isn't it? Like it's brilliant, that, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, this is the reason why I absolutely love the Sixth Doctor in this. It's because in episode 4, he breaks from this compassionate person that he's turned into, and he just rants about the end of the universe and everything, and it's brilliant, and it's yes, I just that speech that he has at the end. I just absolutely love it. I really do. At the end, like in episode 4, you know what I'm talking about. If you've listened to it, you know what I mean. Like it's just fantastic. Yeah, I mean, okay, so one thing I've got to say though is that even though Evelyn has a really good heart-to-heart moment with the Doctor after his speech, Evelyn didn't have really much to do. I got to admit, she didn't really have much to do at all. She was just kind of there, which is a shame because Evelyn is excellent in other Big Finish stories like Jubilee, or you get the idea. But yeah, yeah, I got to say it. This is where Romana shines. This is like out of the Big Finish. This is where Romana really shines as a character. And Lala Ward, it feels like she's been doing it. Like she hasn't stopped. She just jumped right back into the role. After when she back in the 70s when she did do it, like she just jumps right back into the role like nothing's happened. It's brilliant. I absolutely love that. It's brilliant, and Romana's brilliant as well. So yeah, like I said, the Daleks are into perfection, and yeah, this story, I can't praise this story enough. It's just a brilliant action-packed drama. You don't know how things I love about a story is when there's no hope, like everything is going to end, and like it's the end of the universe, and you don't know how the Doctor's going to solve it. That's like absolutely brilliant storytelling when you don't know how you're going to get out of it, and that's the sort of cliffhangers Doctor Who needs, and story telling. It's just brilliant. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely do. And I love how the Daleks are becoming more and more threatening, and more and more threatening, the more the story goes on, like the more of Gallifrey they've infiltrated and everything. And this is easily the best of Dalek Empire. I mean, this follows from the Dalek Empire Part 1, called Genocide Machine. And Genocide Machine was quite a good opener. I listened to that one, like before I listened to this one, just in case there are any links. And then I also listened to Mutant Phase, which I also have. Mutant Phase is probably the weakest, but Genocide Machine is like in the middle, and this is definitely the best. I haven't listened to Time of the Daleks yet, but I hopefully will pick it up someday and listen to it, because I'm hoping that if it's anywhere near if it's half as good as Apocalypse Element, then I'll be satisfied. I've got to say, Apocalypse Element is brilliant. It's easily like, I don't know, but something about this story is just so brilliant. I just have no idea what it is. I'm debating whether this is the best Dalek story I've ever experienced in my life. I just don't know. It's that good. I know. No, it's not as good as Remembrance of the Daleks or Genesis to me. No, it's not. But it's up there. It's definitely up there. This is one of my favourite Doctor Who stories I've listened to. I've experienced in my life. This is generally a groundbreaking story, and this needs to be in everyone's Big Finish collection. This is absolutely stellar Doctor Who. This is quintessential. You have to experience this story if you're getting into Big Finish. This is an essential part of your collection. You have to get it. So, I think you can understand I'm going to give the story a 1 out of 10. No, I'm joking. This gets a solid 10 out of 10. I cannot give it any lower than a 10 out of 10. This story is perfection. The only problem is that Evelyn is underused. That is the only problem I have with it. Everything else is brilliant. I love this one so much. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this Big Finish review of the Apocalypse Element. I hope I persuaded you to get it, because you have to get it. If you don't have it, get it right now before I come over to your house and, I don't know, kill you. I don't know. I'll send a Dalek from you, not the pathetic ones from Magician's Apprentice. The real Daleks. These ones, yes. And so I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.